All right, let's talk about one of the biggest, most high-stakes decisions a B2B leader in Germany has to make. What platform to build your company website on? I mean, this isn't just a technical choice. If you get this wrong, you are locked in for years. But if you get it right, you build a genuine asset for your business.
Ouch. Has your sales team ever come to you with feedback like this? It is an absolute gut punch. It means your digital front door, the first impression for so many potential customers, isn't just unlocked, it's actively confusing them. And that confusion is costing you real, qualified leads. This one sentence is exactly why this whole platform decision matters so much.
And the stakes here are really, really high. We're talking about a decision that's going to stick with you for the next 3 to 5 years. The wrong choice becomes this heavy, rigid thing that's a pain to maintain. But the right choice, that's a different story. It becomes a predictable, powerful engine that just consistently fuels your sales and marketing teams. So how do we make sure we get this right? Well, it all starts by realizing that most companies, and I mean most, begin this entire process by asking the completely wrong question. The question you always hear is, which one is cheaper? And look, I get it, but this is a trap. It's short-term thinking that leads to so much long-term pain. The real question, the one we need to be asking, is this. Which platform is going to sustainably support our sales and marketing strategy? Not just for today, but for the future. You see? Shifting that perspective, it changes everything. So, to answer that bigger, more strategic question, we need a solid framework. This isn't about chasing flashy features. No. It's about evaluating each option against the criteria that actually drive business results. And here's that framework. We're going to look at 5 key areas. First, development costs. That's the initial build, from strategy to launch. But then second, the total cost of ownership, because that's where all the hidden maintenance and subscription fees live. Third, SEO performance. I mean, if Google can't find you, your customers definitely won't. Fourth, and this is a big one, scalability. Can this thing grow with you, or will it break? And finally, security, because a single data breach can destroy years of hard-won trust. Okay, with those criteria in mind, let's meet our 3 main contenders. And we're not just going to look at them as pieces of tech, but as solutions designed for very specific business goals. First up, the veteran, WordPress. You've all heard of it, it's the established giant, and it's absolutely perfect for businesses that are driven by content. We're talking blogs, in-depth articles, case studies, you name it. Its huge strength is this massive ecosystem of plugins and themes. But, and this is the most crucial point about WordPress, its success is almost entirely dependent on the quality of the agency you hire to build it. Next, we've got Webflow. Now, this is the choice for agile, design-forward brands. If your marketing team needs the power to spin up beautiful, high-quality landing pages for campaigns, to test new ideas on the fly without having to call a developer every single time, Webflow is a massive strategic advantage. It's literally built for speed and giving marketers control. And our third contender is a custom Next.js build. This is where you go when your website stops being a simple online brochure and starts becoming a core part of your actual business operations. Think about customer portals, complex integrations with your other systems, and when you just need the absolute best-in-class performance and security. This is the top tier. Okay, so we know the criteria, and we know the players. Now let's do what we came here for. Let's put them side by side and really see how they stack up against the business metrics that truly matter. Let's break this down. You can see right away, WordPress often looks cheapest on paper, but the quality can be all over the place. Next.js is the highest upfront investment, but that's because you're getting a platform tailored just for you. For SEO, honestly, all 3 can perform well, but Next.js gives you the most granular control for those super competitive keywords. But look at that last row, scalability. This is the killer. WordPress is great for classic sites, Webflow for design-led ones, but Next.js is the only one truly built to scale from a website into a full-blown B2B application. So theory is great, but how does all this actually apply to your business right now? Let's walk through 3 really common business scenarios. See if you can spot yourself in one of these. First up, the classic small or medium-sized business. Your goal is pretty straightforward. You need a professional, modern, trustworthy website that brings in leads. You don't need a ton of complex integrations just yet. For you, a really well-built WordPress site from a top-notch agency or a sharp SEO-focused Webflow site is the perfect fit. You can't go wrong.
Okay, scenario 2. What if you're a B2B brand that's really starting to grow? You're expanding, maybe going international, and you're starting to think about connecting your website to other systems. The really smart move here is to go with a high-quality WordPress or Webflow site. But, and this is so key, make sure it is architected from day one for a future migration to a more powerful platform like Next.js. You've got to plan ahead.
And finally, we have the enterprise scenario. Here, your website is a mission-critical business tool. We're talking customer portals, self-service features, deep, complex integrations into your CRM and your ERP. For you, the debate is pretty much over. The recommendation is crystal clear. A custom Next.js solution is the only path that's going to give you the performance, security, and scalability you absolutely need. So we've compared the tech, we've walked through the scenarios, but after all of this analysis, I'm going to tell you that the single most important factor in your website's success isn't actually the technology at all. It all comes down to this. A great partner, a great agency, can build you a successful lead-generating website on WordPress, on Webflow, or on Next.js. But a weak partner, they will create a slow, insecure, and inflexible site no matter how powerful the technology is. The choice of who you work with is the real decision you're making here. And that brings us to the final and most important question that you need to ask yourself. Is your website just a digital business card, a simple online brochure, or is it becoming a central strategic component of your entire business model? Your answer to that single question? Well, it will tell you everything you need to know.